PPM TV. We're back here with another video.
Yeah, hit the sub button,
back here
people.
with Nick and me.
Show some love, man. You know what it is. PPM TV. We've got Bailey May. Where you promoted the thing. I'm just over promoting it. Anyways, we was going through some songs and I showed you a few songs and I'm gonna start getting them on this YouTube. Start building up a channel. We got one more song and then it's bedtime, so hang in there. But anyways, this is one song that I reacted to that really hit me because it was have you heard of Native Americans? I bet schools have not taught you about Native Americans, no? Well, have you learnt about cowboys and Indians? You haven't learnt about cowboys and Indians? Well, anyways, yeah, the Indians are the cowboys. But in like cowboys and Indians, don't you remember the little toys? The Indians. And then you had the cowboys. Well, anyways, the Indians were meant to be like the Indians were meant to be they were Native American. At that time, I think it was Columbus. I can't remember. Someone he was the person that found America, and in America you had Native Americans, and he thought he was in India, so he called them in. That's where the name Indians come from. But anyway, you're not too.
Is there
keen on
supposed to
that.
be a flag in your hands?
I don't forget any of that. Forget any of that. The main story is, you know, America. How America started was basically they went and I'm not saying it in the wrong way because it's true. They took land off the Native Americans.
That's wrong.
They took the Native Americans' land, and all the Native Americans asked for now, their land's not theirs no more. It's the United States. You know, America. The whole of them, like America, was their land. And it's got took from them.
That's right.
They don't ask for much, and the only thing they asked for was their place here, this little place. It's called the Standing Rock. Well, anyways, I don't know if you know much about the Native Americans, but well, you don't. But the only thing they care about is this world. Do you know like who they were? They worship this world. They call this world the mother world. They call this world their mother. They don't like oil. They don't like cars. They don't like they don't like stuff that will destroy the world. Well, anyways, cut a long story short, the America wanted to put a oil pipeline coming all up there, all through their land, and they didn't want it, and they tried to make a move, and they all stood together, and they managed to win. They managed to beat America and say, look, and this is the song, like showing them that they stood up together, and a lot of people helped them. A lot of Native Americans that were army soldiers, like a lot of military people, soldiers came and said, look, you're not moving these people. It was really cool. But
they call it a pipeline, but those on the front lines know that black snake was sent for us to grow, to shed the skin.
I've got a lot of respect for the natives,
old
man.
callous, so that we may stay, so that we may unite, unity our true. No
Yeah, it's natives.
Men becoming eyes, steadfast in their guard.
You'll learn more about the natives. I'll teach you more. People, if you've got any, just don't worry. We'll call any videos on the natives. Send them through. I want her to watch more. I want her to know more about the natives. I want to learn more about them. About you lot. I know some of you lot will be natives, so yeah.
Sentient beings, to honor sacred mother, heart forward we heal.
She's basically saying to honour and be sacred to the world, their mother. If they ever say my mother, yeah, I know, but we talk fast. You was just talking fast. You can't. It's because she's got a different accent to you.
The skin, our ancestors pray, of wounds old and calloused, so that we may stay, so that we may unite, unity our tool. No weapons are found in this quarter rule. Men becoming eyes, steadfast in their guard, protecting women's hearts.
There it is, I'll tell you.
But those on the front lines know that they call it a pipeline.
They call it a pipeline. A pipeline is that oil thing that was going past. That they wanted to go past. He was like, they call it a pipeline.
But those on the front lines know That black snake was sent for us to grow.
But those in the front line know that that snake was meant for us to grow, because it's like a pipe going all the way around. So they
Shed the skin our ancestors pray of wounds old and calloused. That
ancestors is like, do you know what an ancestor is? Do you know your mum's mum? That's your ancestor. So like,
So much mums.
yeah. So your ancestors is yeah.
I don't know that much mums. No.
Yeah. It's your mum's mum. That's your ancestor. But yeah.
may stay, so that we may unite, unity our tool. No weapons are found in this quarter rule.
It gets
Men
better.
becoming eyes, steadfast in their guard, protecting women's hearts as their song become roots. Roots to cast out healing for all sentient
They went
beings.
through a
To
lot.
honor sacred mother, heart forward we heal. The salmon will run, the Mauna will breathe, the rivers will flow. The rainbow is here.
This is how they love their life. Then
All
horses
generations
and
will
nice
hear.
clothes.
Oh, so now the song started.
Yeah. Stand up for what? Stand up. Show some love.
Stand up with the First Nations and the people that have been living here for thousands of years. We've been fighting for freedom since the Nina and the Mita and the Santa Maria. Like Geronimo, Sitting Bull, Red Cloud, Red Horse, Native Pioneer. Now they poisoning the waters for our sons and the daughters, so we on the front.
Why was what?
The corn black.
I don't. It's just ask them. Answer that question for her. Why was the what black?
Corn.
What called?
Horse, Native Pioneer. Now they poisoning the waters for our sons and the daughters, so we on the front.
It's what?
It's a little more back.
Oh, did you say it's back or?
Sitting Bull, Red Cloud, people that have been living here for thousands of years. We've been fighting for freedom since the Nina and the Mita and the Santa
Oh,
Maria.
that's not corn. That did you say corn? Oh no, that's not corn. That's like beads or something. I think it's their beads. Like, you know, I got my beads, my lucky beads. Where are they? I don't know where they are, but I got my lucky beads around. I gave you some beads. They're native beads.
They
though.
give me good
I
luck.
would love a pair of native beads. If you know where I can buy native beads, let me know. They must be the best luck in the world, man.
Now they poisoning the waters for our sons and the daughters, so we on the frontier. We won. One nation, one cause, one people, one tribe. Now it's us against the pipeline. Get on your feet, stand and rock, and we'll show you how strong we could be when we unify.
They care about like the water and the sea.
Look at these beads.
Do you know, like the trees and the sea and that? They care about that stuff, and like things like oil and that. They don't
Look at
like.
those beads.
Yeah, I know, nice beads, but yeah, they're not. Trust me.
This baby has beads.
Look at the horse. Talking to the natives.
We've been living and dying, but giving birth the first of many nations. Celebrating them days with all that God made came after what God made. These days we cater to these internet memes, internet streams. It seems them streams aren't clean. We need the whole
got their own
story.
language as well.
Before water had gasoline.
I don't know. Let Bailey know what they had, what that person had on his nose. I don't even know what that
The
was.
whole story scene where gasoline before water has gasoline in it. Malcolm X moment. Martin Luther King with a dream and war bone. Wounded knee plus Alcatraz dog on it. This is for the rock with prayers we stand on it.
We're playing with the earth, we camp on it. In the sweat lodge, singing the songs with grandfathers. Heat rocks
The rock is the place what they wanted to take.
My boy Big Jim on it, said a prayer for the vaccinated killers. Playing on the front line, stand for the business. Stand with your feet, stand with your fans.
That's them. That was them fighting against the police. The police were trying to take the land to put the pipeline in, and they said no. They said you've took all our other land. You own everything. This is ours. Like, this is our land. You've got everything else, but we're allowed
They
this
have
bit.
flags.
Yeah, they were just standing up, like protesting basically.
But like actual protests.
They talk. Basically, the people lived there, and the police wanted to come there and basically destroy their land. That's what they wanted
But
to
they
do.
won't live anywhere. Where they
That's where they
live.
live. Yeah, they would still live there, but they wanted to put an oil through their land, and they don't like oil. They like the world.
What does oil do?
Oil is really bad for this world. If you breathe it in, like your mum, like for instance, if you was near oil and you started breathing it in, your mum would give you a really big iodine. You'll probably get grounded. It would hurt you. Like, not hurt you in the long term, it would definitely hurt you. Like, oil's really bad for you. Like, you know, petrols in cars, all that stuff coming out, that's really bad for you. And they like
I
the
like the smell
water.
of petrol.
They like, yeah, you might like it, but it's not good for you. You know, this is what I'm saying, and like they don't want it though. This is the thing. They love the trees, the sea. They love. They call this earth their mother. They love the earth, and what the petrol does is the petrol messes up the earth, and you know, like
But-
everything.
How would they get the flags if there's no shops?
They're in America, so there's shops. They make them anyway. Natives make their flag. They make all their stuff. They make everything. Do you want to know something? What Ireland did for them? About 300 years ago, I watched this. Yeah, I'll try and find the video and show you next time. About 300 years ago, yeah, Ireland needed help, and the Native Americans gave them £200 or something, but it was worth about 2 million back then. And then anyway, do you know when Corona happened?
Mm-hmm.
This was 300 years ago when the natives helped Ireland. And then when Corona happened, because the natives don't have no medicine, they look after themselves. When Corona happened, they had no like, everyone was getting ill and they had no medicine to, like, vaccines or anything to fix. And do you know what Ireland did? Loads of different people from Ireland remembered what the natives did 300 years ago, and loads of different Irish people started sending them money. They ended up getting millions of pounds because of what the Irish people did. Yeah, because they remember.
Irish, I love Irish.
They remember what the natives did, so they went and gave it them back during Corona.
I love Irish people.
Yeah,
I
Irish.
can
Yeah,
speak.
trust me, it was really nice. But yeah, let's finish.
People who actually care about Mother Earth, life, water being sacred, the land being sacred.
He's saying like the water. He's saying the water and the land is sacred. Huh? Yeah, people just standing up. There was people on Twitter, like, you know, celebrities and that were like, this ain't enough. And then they started going around and shooting all the innocent people and that. There was kids and everything there. And then, you know, there were some Native Americans that was in the army, and they didn't like what was going on, so they went with all their big guns. And because they're veterans, like, people respect them, they had to back down, because all the army people showed up with their big guns and said, look, we're not letting you take this land. So the police had to go away.
He's like, I'm not having this.
No, they weren't messing with 20 big army soldiers with guns. I promise you that now. Look at that! Wouldn't you want that?
No.
I would. Yeah, go on. What baby?
Didn't on the baby's head it said no thingy?
Oh yeah.
No danger, I think it said.
Maybe.
Minichoni, water is life.
Minichoni.
Water is life.
Water is life. Water is life.
Water is life.
I stand for standing rock. I stand for standing rock.
Standing Rock. Stand up. Stand up.
Standing Rock, that's what it was called.
I was not listening.
Look up the giant, we won't go quiet. Don't stick our peace, and stay the night. It's the karma won't storm it, I can hear it coming. We're ready for the battle when we ain't running.
Here's what they were doing. That was the police. Yeah, the police were just being evil.
Actually, you can't hate the police.
It was their job, but they didn't. The thing is, they had a job to do and they followed orders. The people that gave the orders,
but that's wrong.
yeah, but the people that gave, they don't want to lose their job. As much as I would never have done what they did, I would never be a police officer. As much as I don't even really respect them that much, and I'm not telling you not to respect them, but what I'm saying is, they had a job to follow. The people we should be targeting is the people that wanted it done in the first place. It's not right. You can't just take people's stuff. You can't just go in people's property and take it. It's like someone saying, "That's it, baby, that's my room now." It's like someone walking in the house tomorrow and saying, "Baby, that's my room." You wouldn't like it, would
I'll
you?
be kicking you out my room.
Trust me, you wouldn't like it. You wouldn't like it. They've got a lot of members.
Yes, I'd say there's a lot of girls.
There's a lot of girls.
Make a sound, little shake it out. Sing aloud, we can save us now.
Oh, it did. It said Dapple on it. What did that say? It says destroys water, farms, and climate health. Think if you put oil on grass, it will burn. Oil's flammable. Well, kind of, but it's flammable with water. But yeah, oil is really flammable. Like, you know, all that stuff is.
9 out of 10.
Yeah, oil's flammable as hell, man.
9 out of 10.
Gotta be 9 out of 10. Yeah, it's a good. I loved it, man. It was a banger. Yeah, is that it? Yeah, hit the sub button, lads.
Salute.
Show some love.
You did one real lips.
Yeah, yeah.
Salute, everyone.
Salute, lads.